You'll also want to get into the habit of adding categories to your entries. Categories are essentially the broad topics that you like to write about. They appear in the sidebar of all of the CTQ blogs. Let's see if we can find mine. Here they are, underneath the title categories. If you skim the topics in my categories list, you'll notice that I like to write about professional development and professional learning communities. I often write about high-need schools or politics in education. I even have a category called Random Babblings that doesn't really fit any of the other topics. Categories are nice because they help my readers to browse my content by topics if they want to. By adding categories to your new entries, you'll automatically sort your work for your readers, and that makes it easier to find. To add categories to a new post, start by returning to the New Post window in TypePad. Then skim the categories that already exist on your blog in the Categories menu, which is over here in the right-hand margin. If you click on this icon in the top right-hand corner, you can see a full list of all of the categories that are already being used on your blog. Click on the checkbox next to any of the existing categories that you think your new entry belongs in. For me, obviously, professional development is going to be a good category for this particular blog. Somehow I've got a check mark next to digital book talks. That doesn't really fit. But I do think that teacher training might be appropriate. And if you read this entry, you would also notice that life in schools fits as well. You can categorize an entry into as many different categories as you want to. So feel free to use more than one category if you think that your blog entry crosses topics. If your entry doesn't fit neatly into any of the existing categories for your blog, and you're signed in under the general CTQ login, you can even click on the Add New Category button here. And you can automatically create a new category that this post will be sorted into. I'm not going to do that in this case because my entry fits into some of the existing categories that I already have. Once you're finished writing entries, inserting links, and adding categories to your posts, you're ready to publish. To do so, simply change the drop-down menu in the status box. Remember that? Down here in the right-hand corner. If I click on the drop-down menu, I can find Publish Now, and then click the green Publish button to have my entry automatically added to my blog.